hello, hello. Ryan with Premier. Guess where I am? One guess. Starts with a T and ends with the T. It's a tennis court. That's right. So this is what we're dealing with today. This thing was an absolute mess. I can send you. I'm going to show you a video of what it looked like before we started. You've got these blemishes everywhere. This is lichen. It is a form of fungus that grows on rocks and asphalt, and it eats the hell away of the surface coatings. I don't know why, but it loves it. And it's very prominent on this side of the court. Some of you might look at a job like this and say, how do you even go about fixing something like that? Well, the fastest, most cost-effective way to not have problems down the road and to be able to enjoy the court as much as you possibly can is to just overlay it with new asphalt, put an 1.5 inches down on top of it, and recolor it. Best thing about doing that is you're able at the same time to replace your posts, pull the posts out, and take care of those at the same time. You can fix any of these bird baths that you might have going on. The paver can come in, he can shim up those spots first. Once it rains, you got all these puddles out there that look like this. All right, you go through and you mark, you take paint or chalk and you mark around all these puddles. So the guys, the paving company knows where all the puddles are. Then they can come in and they can shim this up. They can bring those areas up so that when they go over the top of it, no more puddles in those areas. All right, bird bath problem solved. All right, blemishes caused by fungus that are riddling the court everywhere, gone. Problem solved. All right, cracks. Well, you got to fill the cracks first. You fill them with mastic or rubber, depending on the size of them. Areas like this, they also get repaired prior to the new asphalt going over the top. Then once that's done, it just gets recolored and you're good. Now trying to fix something like this, that poses a whole different set of problems. And what are those problems? Well, first, if you're gonna try to fix these bird baths, you got to use binder, and it's going to take layers upon layers of binder, which gets very expensive. All right, these areas where you have the lichen that has eaten the court, the only way you can fix stuff like that is, yeah, you can probably go over it with binder, but you'll never be happy with the finished coat. So you got to use like a fiberglass membrane, not a fiberglass membrane, like a fiberglass mat system, like you see us doing in this video right here. But the other problem with that is it's very, very expensive, like crazy expensive, you know? And then to hide all of those repairs that you just made, you got to recoat the court with multiple coats, like 4 or 5 different coats to get the level of material high enough to hide those repairs. You know, at the end of the day, you're stuck spending $25,000, $30,000, and at the same time, you could have just had the other option that I told you about of having the court overlaid for the same price. It's going to come out way better. It's going to last that much longer. I mean, so you saw the video. Here's another little taste of what this place looked like in the beginning. And now, minus this lichen areas, if these weren't really there, I'd say this court is 100% salvageable. So, again, Ryan Anderson, Premier Seal Coating, we are your tennis court company, and we will travel. We will come to you. If you're watching this video at your house right now, and you're like, man, I see this guy's videos, and man, I wish I could hire that guy. Well, you can. You know how many people have hired me, and I've shown up, and they're like, you're that guy from YouTube. Yes, I am. You know how many other people have called me and said, come down to my house in Washington. Come out to Detroit. Man, I wish you'd come to Arizona. I will come to Arizona. So, feel free to reach out. Ryan Anderson, Mansio Coating and Line Striping, and I am your answer man.